All right, good to be back in the fight capital of the world. Final pay-per-view of 2024. We are here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is UFC 310, Pantoja versus Asakura. Tickets are still available at AXS.com. All right, who has the first question? Jose, go ahead.
Star of the champion, Alexandre Pantoja, way in the back, right here. Obviously, it's incredibly rare for the UFC to sign another promotions champion. It's even rare for them to grant a fighter a title shot right away. So I'm curious, when they did present you with the name Kai Asakura, who maybe American fans weren't aware of, what did you make when it was his name that came across your desk on the contract?
Yeah, I feel super excited, you know. Asakura is a big star in Japan. He have a amazing finish, you know. That's a big challenger for me. And when I finished my fight with Tercheg, I looked at the rank, start to figure out who's going to be my next opponent. UFC bringing me another champ, you know, that's so good for me. I'm here for that, for fight with the best fights of the world, and now I have the chance to fight one of the best.
At Media Day, he said, you know, there's a new king in town. He's here to bring excitement back to the flyweight division. So I'm curious, when you hear these words, do you take that as personal to you in the division, or is it just him trying to build the fight?
He tried to make it more spice, you know, and I like that, you know. That's a new goal in the division, like you say, and this is not just good for me, but for whole division, you know. After my fight with him, he have a lot of good names to fight, you know. He have a very tough guys to challenge it too, you know. I'm here for a long time, and I'm gonna stay with this belt for a long time too.
Similar question for Kai Asakura, all the way in the back, right here. Obviously, you know, you said at Media Day you've been watching the flyweight and the bantamweight division. So I'm curious, what have you made of Pantoja's reign as the flyweight champion, his skill set in there?
Oh, listen. First of all, I'm here to make UFC flyweight division great again. First, I want to say thank you to everybody at UFC audience, Japanese people, and my team. Everyone gave me great opportunity. Thank you so much.
And one final one for Kai. You know, there might be a lot of American fans that have never...
Sorry, question?
One more question for Kai.
Oh, okay. He's a great. But in my opinion, his fight style is no good, you know? No? Champion has to do most exciting fight, you know? And you should more promotion.
So Pantoja, what do you make of Kai's words?
He gonna see Saturday how emotional it can be, you know. Saturday night he can see that, you know. I think my fights talk about me, you know. I fight very good with Moreno, Rival, or Chag. That's my 3 last fights, you know. I make 15 rounds in 10 rounds, you know, with the best for the division, you know. And now Kai Asakura have the chance to fight with the champ. He gonna feel that.
I promise everyone, I will beat him by knockout.
Ian, you know, you said yesterday at Media Day that if you could have planned your route to the title, you'd have liked to face a grinding wrestler to prove to fans that you can wrestle. But in actuality, because of Shavkat's style and his well-roundedness, is he not a tougher test for you that you can prove to everyone how good you are?
Absolutely, he's a tougher test than a grindy wrestler. Shavkat's phenomenal everywhere on the feet. He can grapple, he can wrestle, he can beat you on the feet with submissions, with strikes. He can beat you on the ground with submission and strikes. I just feel like it would have been a nice box to tick off, to go out there and show the world that I can shut down people's wrestling against that American style and then go forward and fight someone like himself. And I'm very excited to have this opportunity.
Yesterday, he was given your prediction on how you were going to win the fight, and he did describe you as being delusional. I'm curious, you like proving people wrong. Is there anything extra to that statement that you're looking forward to proving him wrong on Saturday?
He said I was delusional.
He did.
That's okay. Saturday night, we've got to do it under the biggest lights, the biggest stage. What matters to me is when I get my hand raised and I show the world that I was right every single time.
Question for Shavkat. Shavkat, you made it clear that you did tap Ian in sparring. Is that the way you think you can win this fight, by using your submission skills to beat him on Saturday?
Yeah, әрине. Тренировка бұл басқа зат. Жекпе-жекке шыққан кезде мен барлық күшімді көрсетемін, қандай екенін. Бұл спаррингтен мықтырақ, одан да күшті, одан да көп прессинг жасаймын.
Yeah, for sure, training is one thing, but fight is another. And in fight, I'm going to show my full power to him.
And question for you, John. We always like to get your take. It's very rare in MMA that we get two undefeated guys on their way to the top. What do you think that adds to this co-main event, the fact that these guys have both not been beaten in the cage?
It adds a ton to it, and I think were it not for the fact that Bilal Muhammad just won the belt 4.5 months ago, these guys deserve to be fighting for a championship this weekend, interim or otherwise. I know that's not always a popular opinion, but these guys to me look like future champions, and obviously maybe second quarter 2025, whoever wins Saturday night is going to get that crack, but I'm jonesing to watch them get in there, and we'll see whose O remains come Sunday morning.
I'm pretty sure this is the most wins combined, undefeated in UFC history. Israel Adesanya and Paulo Costa fought. They were 32-0. Me and Shavkat are making history here, 33-0, and that sells the fight itself. You've got two of the best welterweights you've ever seen in this division. We're going out here Saturday night, and we're going to put on a show for the fans, and someone's always got to go. Who's it going to be?
Yeah, әрине, мен дайынмын шоу көрсетуге.
Yeah, I'm ready to put on a show too.
Ian, you taught your son the DC single leg in front of DC yesterday. How does it feel to have those moments with your son as a father and give him those moments to look back on in the future?
It proves that I'm doing everything right as a father. I bring him around the world. He sees all the hard work and dedication that I have. I surround him with such amazing role models that he sees the dedication that me and my friends have on the mats every day. And it just shows that he soaks up everything, that your child is a mirror. If you treat them badly, they will treat other people badly. If you bring them joy, they will bring it back to you in 1,000,000%. So it's an honor to see him smile and laugh every day. So I feel very proud.
A question for Ian Garry. This time last year, Colby Covington was on this stage and had a lot to say about you.
Where is he now? Where has he been for the last 8 months? He's been fucking running since that day he met me. He's been running since that day.
Now that you're on this stage taking a fight that no one in the division wanted, do you have a message for Colby Covington?
Colby Covington's afraid of me, right? He will never in his life stand in the octagon with me and face his fears. I promise you now, my goal, my dream scenario, I finish Shavkat early, come out unscathed, walk my ass down to Florida, put that man in the octagon with me and see what happens. I would dog walk him for 25 minutes and make it the worst night of his life. I promise you that now. He'll never do it.
Next question for Pantoja. You are 9-0 against the top 10 in your division. Do you think a win this weekend puts you further up the pound-for-pound rankings?
Of course, I tell that before. Maybe the pound for pound for everybody is just numbers, you know, but for fighters, that's something, you know. Like a fighter, I want to be the best of the best, you know. I want to be the number one. And I think when I fight with Asakura, I try to have a quick finish and climb to the ranks.
You said that you were asking for Brazilian ID, CPF. You said that Charles Oliveira is your favorite fighter. You said that you want to fight for the title at the same night Charles fights for the title. Charles Oliveira and Diego Lima are here. They flew from Brazil. They're going to be in your corner. Could you explain for us, please, how did you link up to Brazil? How that connection became so big?
Do you want it in Portuguese or English?
It's up to you, English.
Sua opção. O campeão do mundo vai de novo. Ele ganhou o cinturão ano que vem. Você viu Charles e ele time no shoot box? Tu tem uma energia diferente. É muito especial. Eu vi muito vezes ele com todo o time. Ele é diferente. He has a different energy with his team. The energy is special. It's different. It's what makes him so powerful. He walks into that octagon knowing that he has all the support of his family and his team behind him. And to me, that's inspiring. It's inspiring. There's a reason. Você é iluminado, mano. Você é meu amigo. Te amo muito. Te amo junto. That's everything. I'm proud to say I'm proud of the Shoot the Box family. I'm proud to have these two Brazilians in my corner. It's an absolute honor, and I can't wait to represent Brazil and Ireland in this octagon.
Big-ass boys! Big-ass boys! Look at the big-ass boys!
16-0, baby.
Please face the media. Thank you. Thank you, fellas. See you tomorrow.